Hi, everybody. As you can tell, this is something of an emergency broadcast, as I'm sure that you can tell that I don't even actually have my equipment set up. Um, but the news today just at a certain point it just got to the point where I really needed to get something off of my chest. So, of course, the news that everybody is, I'm sure, well familiar with is that today we got the news that Ben Stelter passed away. He was such an inspiration and such a difference maker for the Edmonton Oilers this season. To say that the story is heartbreaking, it doesn't even begin to do it justice. But there's a lot more than that to be said. Something that would really we really need to capture this moment, I think, and to understand not so much maybe what this is about, but what we can make this about. And so I'm going to just briefly read here the tweet that Mike Stelter posted today to tell the world that Ben had passed away. So it says here: "The world lost the most special boy and an absolute hero last night. Ben, you were the best son we could ever hope for, and you were my best bud ever. Your sisters were so lucky to have you as such a sweet brother. You fought so long, so hard, and you beat so many odds." That last sentence kind of bothers me. And this is why. It's not because Mike Stelter said anything wrong there. It's because something is wrong. Because what I think that sentence tells us, this idea that a child should have to beat the odds just to live this long before dying of cancer, tells us something very important. And it tells us that no matter how good pediatric cancer care is in the province of Alberta, and believe me, I have no doubts that it's excellent, but it's just not good enough. Until such time that every child like Ben can survive this horrific disease, it's just not going to be good enough. We have to find a way to do better. Now, I know that's easier said than done. It's a monumental task. And like any monumental task, you have to start in increments. And you have to do it one step at a time. I think that it is oddly fitting that Ben Stelter has left this world literally the day before DQ Miracle Treat Day. And if you didn't know, that's going to be tomorrow. That's August 11th, 2022. And of course, that's the day when Dairy Queen, they take all of the proceeds from all of their Blizzard sales and they send them all to the children's hospitals. And I think that, as much as I'm going to sound like a corporate shill for saying anything like this, I think that we ought to make tomorrow the biggest goddamn DQ Miracle Treat Day that has ever happened in the province of Alberta. Is there anything more fitting that we could do as a province than to honor the passing of a child by funneling millions, what could be millions of dollars, into a children's hospital by doing one of the things that children love to do more than anything else in the world, and that is eat ice cream? Is there any way that we could mark this occasion than that, and really capture this moment and make it about a little bit more than the pain that we're feeling as a fan base and as a province, and using this terrible tragedy as an opportunity to build something that is so vital to thousands of children like Ben, build it up bigger than it's ever been before. Now, I don't think that it would be a cliche to say that with Ben passing away, I think that it's very tempting to say that a little light has gone out in this world. Do you believe that? Because I'll tell you what I believe, is that I believe that we can make Ben Stelter the spark, and we can light a torch that will burn brighter than anything that we have ever seen before. And that torch can give light and warmth and comfort to thousands of families just like the Stelters, who need it every bit as much as the Stelters need it even now. And we can do that by eating ice cream. First thing tomorrow, I think that everybody in this province needs to get their ass to the nearest DQ and then go again, and then go again. You know, as far as I'm concerned, you could camp out and eat ice cream until you spent your last dollar. And honestly, who in this world would be happier to do that than a 6-year-old child? I mean, would Ben Stelter have done something like that? I honestly, I don't know, because I never got to meet him and I don't really know the family, but I'll tell you this much, that I like the mental image of it. So tomorrow, as a province, I think we should all just get out there, and we should make sure, we should just, for one day, do everything that we can to make sure that to make sure that the cancer ward at the Stollery Children's Hospital is as well funded as we can possibly make it. So there it is. You've got your assignment, Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. Let's go out there and let's get it done for Ben.